storm just blew this tree down. Even with the root ball still intact. Oh man, oh, we got another one over there. Oh man, and there's no way out of the driveway nor a way in to the driveway without these trees being cut up. So I do what I gotta do. It's part of managing a property. Things like this happen. Definitely wasn't in the plan for today to do this, but it's gotta be done. Start off as full as I can. Least interruptions as possible. Keep the workflow going. On things like this, I like to pray and ask God to keep me safe. First cut here will be an important one. Gotta loosen this up. Got the wedge cut here. Get a little bit more so we can get loose. Now I should be able to start cutting some moss here. I have to start working my way to clean it up. Oh boy, there's poison ivy all in here. And it is not my friend. Oh, I just have to do the best I can. The job's got to get done. I'm a big fan of making sure that areas that I'm walking in, stuff stays out so there's no trip hazards. That way I can also have ways of escape. Like to have somebody spot you whenever you're doing something like this, just in case you get in trouble. Thanks for the towel, I really needed it. Alright, let's make sure we come cooking. Somebody could really be an emergency. Thanks for the towel, but we need to be over here quick.
Yeah, sure.
believe it or not, almost got it clear. Got them chopped up, but not out of the way yet. Just a little bit more, just a little bit more. And then this tree will be freed out of the way. This part of the driveway will be all right. Gotta get through these poison ivy. To cut just a little bit more on this side. I could pull a tractor over here and move these, but get some exercise in here. Another part of the intentional movement of the FITFARMER program. Fitness program. Leg out there. Oh man. I don't even normally sweat a lot. This one's getting me. It is hot. I think we're supposed to have a record heat today. Oh, dude. But we got to get this done just in case somebody needs to get in or out in an emergency. Definitely need to be able to have the driveway clear. All right, that's one. So see, got that path clear. On to number 2. Come on, Josiah. There's multiple good news with this one. One, it's rotten and it needed to come down anyway. 2, there's not poison ivy all intertwined in it. So we should be able to get this one knocked out a little bit faster. Whew. I gotta hurry up. My mother-in-law wants to get down the driveway. After delimbing a good portion of the tree, next I bucked it, which means cutting it into usable lengths.
I knew that one was going to fall one day.
Yeah, it did. So I guess I wasn't fast enough for Nene.
No, she had to go too.
Did she bring some goodies?
She did. She brought us some goodies. She always does.
All right. So, first tree was pretty difficult. This one right here was pretty easy.
Yeah, it was.
So, still got to get this other one right here. It's already falling down. So, I am not going to try to muscle that one down. So I'm thinking we just get a kind of chain to it and just pull it with some heavy equipment.
Some boom on it and push it down.
Sure. Let's give it a shot. You up for it?
Yeah, I'll go jump on the wall.
I think this will be your first time operating heavy equipment since you've had the baby.
That's right, it will be.
Yeah. Thanks for moving the logs. I appreciate you coming to help, man.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I just really needed you. That's why I was stressing that earlier. And as we're working in trees in areas like this, we always need to be lookout for other trees that look like they could fall, branches they could snap.
That branch could jump down.
Little one up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, and this tree right here, it got broken from the tree that fell that we were cutting. Whenever you're cutting a tree, did you notice that one tree was on top of another tree? Did you notice that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And what's the danger with that? You know?
Another tree falling over?
No. The danger with that is if that other tree is still strong, it can catapult back up and it can smack you in the face or shoot things around. So those are catapult. Yeah, catapult. I don't want to be catapulted at all.
Plus, there's a big one up there that could fall.
Yeah. So those are just things to keep an eye out for, okay?
Okay.
I'm sweating big time. This is abnormal for me to sweat this much. I'm not a huge sweater.
I am.
Whew.
All that rain from last night, and it's been so dry, and now the sun's out. It's just a humidity box around here.
It sure is. I'm always sweating a little bit more when projects like this get a little more extra adrenaline going. Extra.
Wow.
So this is the tree. This one was tough right here, buddy.
It's a
Got-
big old white pine.
Can get some wood out of that one.
Yeah.
So that one's tough.
know how you can tell it's a white pine?
How's that?
The limbs grow in rings.
Oh, that's right. I was going around the rings.
There's a ring around. There's another ring around. That's how you can tell it's white pine.
Yeah, the branches go right around.
And you can drink pine needle tea from the needles of white pine, and they're really good for vitamin C. Oh, I haven't been on this in a long time. Feels good to get back in the swing of things, I guess. I've been driving stuff like this since I was, I don't know, 17, 18 years old. I like it. It's fun.
Another positive about these trees coming down is it's also saving us some work not having to drop them, because we've been dropping a number of trees in this area to clear up space for more vegetation to grow for our livestock. So it's nice that I don't have to drop them. They drop themselves, but since this one's just not all the way dry, we'll get some backup on this one. Just gonna try to push it down?
That's what I'm gonna try and do.
Alright.
I'm here to save the day.
Hey guys, let's go over that way, okay?
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, head on over that way. What if you lift it at the base a little bit? No?
I think it gets the skid steer. See, these forks, they lift up. I was trying to get it under the boom, where the boom was just pressing it down, but my forks want to go crazy.
So with the long chain in hand, Lacie lifted me up on the skid steer to chain the tree to the forks of the skid steer. But we did have a little misunderstanding. Here? I don't know what you mean. Come up a little bit, come forward. What do you mean?
Put the link in there, in between the two links.
Here?
No. No.
I don't understand. Got you. Over the links. Hop on in there. Get back. Behind the camera. That's easy there. Ladder here. Oh. Bang. Woo! Work! Good job. I got it from here. Were you guys a little nervous there?
No.
You weren't?
I was nervous.
You were? I was a little nervous too.
The pop sound scared me.
It did make a pop sound.
It went ka-pop.
Okay, the first tree was hard. Second tree was a piece of cake. This one ended up being harder than I thought it was going to be. All right, let's get this thing cut up. Let's get in the shower. And finally the job was done, and we could use our driveway once again. It was shower time, but I sweated so much I couldn't even get my shirt off. And with washing poison ivy off, you definitely want to make sure you wash off well in cold water. Another good thing that's come out of these trees falling down is that it's given me the pride to start gearing up and getting ready for fall forestry projects, because fall is just around the corner, and that's the time of year that I prefer to do those type of projects. The weather is just more conducive for it. And thankfully my chainsaw was sharpened. I did have fuel for the chainsaw, and I did have bar chain oil, and my chaff's ready to go. And oh, and I also have a new Logox that I'm looking forward to use as well. But I wasn't ready in the sense that my forestry helmet is broken. I need a new one of those, and I might as well get one for Lacie and the kids too. So I bet you're wondering what in the world is on my face. Well, over the years I've gotten poison ivy numerous times, and I've learned what things work for me and what things do not work. Two homeopathic remedies that I recommend are either Rustox or anacardium. Those have worked really well for me. But I would say even before that, make sure you wash off really well immediately after exposure to poison ivy. Wash with cold water and dish soap, and then after that, what I found to help out is put on your skin, all those areas, bentonite clay. It just helps to dry everything up. And clay paste is something that we really recommend having on hand for a number of different uses. And here's how Lacie makes it.
Put a little bit of water in the bottom. Start adding our clay. Whoops. It's already mixing up. And you kind of mix it up. We get our clay from Redmond, and I really love it. And on here it recommends using 2 parts water to 1 part clay, and I think I do somewhere around in there, or 50-50, whatever works best. And this is super easy to make. If it's too thin, just add a little more clay, and if it's too thick, just add a little more water. But we keep it around the house and use it for all sorts of things. Like Mike was saying, poison ivy, but not only that, we use it for face masks. So if you have a problem with acne or just want a nice face mask, you can just mix up some clay. We use it for burns, for stings, also like pulling splinters out. Any kind of skin irritation or something that looks like it's getting a little infected, this clay will pull out all of the gross junky stuff. I already have some mixed up right here that we like to keep on hand. And it started out just like this, and it turns into that right there. And it takes a few hours to get to this consistency from what we have right here. And it works on so many different things, and it really feels good on the skin. Doesn't it, Sailor? Come here, let me fix it.
I'm good.
I love you. High five!
Ew, it's everywhere.
Oh, well, it's a good thing that it just washes right off, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But it's really good for your skin. You use it too, right?
Yeah.
And it works really great.